apologize if I say a lot throughout this video. It's just kind of like a process thing. I'm pretty slow. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel and today we'll be going through my K-pop photocard collection. Finally, I've been meaning to make this video back in June, but I've delayed it since, and it's now August. So very behind, but it's finally out. Anyways, so today we'll be going through my K-pop photocard collection. And I thought I would mention this, but I've been collecting photocards a little bit less than a year, almost a year. I started collecting around the end of September or in the beginning of October, but it was down there. I think I didn't seriously start collecting until October. So even though it's been a little bit less than a year, I'm really happy with how my photocard collection has grown and where it's at the moment. For all the binders I currently have 7 binders. So I have a LOONA binder, LOONA non-album, a girl group, a binder that has the boys and NCT, BTS and enhypen binder, miscellaneous boy groups, and a miscellaneous binder that includes bigger inclusions. Just throw random inclusions in. So anyways, let's just get started. I'll start off with my LOONA binder. So this is my LOONA binder. I collect OT12, kind of insane, but I'm happy with how my collection is at right now. So on the cover here, I like to keep my covers pretty simple and plain. The only binders that have covers are LOONA, and that's really it. So on this cover, I have this postcard from their Midnight era, and this is their pre-order benefit. Anyways, so let's just get started. So at the front here, it's all their pre-debuts or the solo debuts. So I am missing a couple cards and attendance cards, but I'm just like waiting to find them at a decent price. And I'm not too picky about whether if I get first press or second press. I'm perfectly fine with second press. So we have Heejin, and this is a first press photocard. Then we have Hyunjin, Heejin, Hyunjin. Then we have Hustle, LOONA and Hustle, Yeoljin, Yeoljin and Hustle, LOONA and Yeoljin, Vivi, Vivi and Hustle. I don't know why, but these cards are so hard to find for some reason. And then we have Gimlet, in which, of course, I completed a section. This card, I love it so much. Literally, I'm so happy that I found it as well. And it's also first press. Then we have Jinsol and Chetty. Jinsol, Chetty, Eve, Chu, Eve and Chu. And then we have Go On, which is also a first press photocard. Then we have Go On and Chu and Olivia Hay. Then we move on to the subunits. We have LOONA 1/3. And I don't collect any of the limiteds, by the way. They're a little bit harder to find, so I don't bother. Plus, it's also super pricey. So, moving on, we have Odd Eye Circle. And I have it complete. These are the limiteds, but they're replicas. And we have YY by Y. And we have plus plus, which they're hard to find and also super expensive. So I only have these 4 cards at the moment. I don't know if I plan on collecting OT12 for this, just because they're kind of difficult to find. So, but either way, I'm taking it super slow. So then we have multiply. These are replicas. And then we move on to hash. I believe this is the normal version. And then we have Eve, and this is where YY by Y is gonna go. Then we have the limited. And then we move on to midnight. And I did collect OT11 for this, and I have it complete. So I'm super happy about that. I'm trying to do the same with Ant Era, but I think I'm just gonna take it like really slow. Hash brown hit. And the last page. Okay, and that is it for my LOONA binder. Next, we're gonna move on to my LOONA non-album. Alright, moving on to my LOONA non-album. For the cover, we have this postcard from their LOONA Island. And for my LOONA non-album things I collect mainly Kimlip non-album. I forgot to mention this, but Kimlip is my Ulta Volts, so I tried to collect more for other things. For OT12, I do try to collect Orbit kits and Seasons Greetings and whatever merch I can get. But I do try to collect everything besides like the pins or whatever. So for the first page here, we have these are just some fan made cards that a friend on Instagram made. So these 2 are fan made, and this is supposed to be a replica from their B-Lip collab, I believe. And I'll leave the user on the screen to who made them. That's what the backs look like. Next we have Kimlip's MMT from Hash Era, I believe. And I just have that sitting alone on a page. I know it's kind of wasteful, but I just like how it looks like this. So then we move on to Midnight. So these are the pre-order benefits. So this is from With Drama, and I'm not sure what this was from. Might have been With Drama as well. No, actually I don't know. There's too many. So next we have Kimlip's Midnight postcard. It was their pre-order postcard with OKVIT or BBC. So have that, and just a white blank. Then we have her fan calls. So I'm not gonna name every single one just because there's a lot and I don't remember where they're from. So Joanne Music and This is a replica. I do have two, the winners and the applicant replicas, and I'm just waiting for them to be on hand. So I'm going to fill up these two spaces. So this is what I have. This one is probably my favorite. Paperbacks. Then we have the Midnight Festival, or the midnight tickets. This is where And is gonna go, so all the And fan calls and such. Next, we move on to more Kim Lip stuff. So we have Kim Lip's LOONA Studio, and her sticker, IDs, and stamps. Next, we have Kim Lip from the Line Up set. Then we have some broadcasts, which are replicas. And then we have her Orbit 1.0 postcard. And this is going to be the Orbit 2.0 photocards. And then the message cards. So I'm just going to speed through this. Next, we move on to Orbit 3.0. And then I have my membership card here. Then we have the light stick, so the light stick postcard and the light stick photocard. Then we have 2020 season's greetings, and I don't have OT12 for this, but I am trying to get it. It's just like a lower priority for me, so that's why I haven't been making much progress with getting all the members. So anyways, so we have Hustle. Next we have Vivi. And then Kim Lip. We move on to Season's Greetings 2021. And this is just how I have it set up. So we have Heejin, Hyunjin, and Yeojin. Vivi and Kim Lip. Jinsol and Teddy. Eve and Chu. Gowon and Olivia Hay. And then we have the LOONA Island photocards. And the postcards. And stickers on the back. And we have Odd Eye Circle and a group postcard. And YY by Y. And on this page we have Kim Lip's Island Polaroids. And this is her transparent card from Line Up, I believe. And moving on, we have Midnight Festival. We have the postcard and the lanyard ID thing. And we have the tickets, which is very off-centered. Oh no. And we just have her Kim Lip's KCON postcard in the back. So, yeah, that is it for my LOONA non-album. So for this binder, it includes NCT and the boys. NCT and the boys are my other alt groups besides LOONA, so that's why they get their own binder. Both groups can fit into a 3-inch binder, so I'm not gonna put them in their own binder. It's kind of just like a waste of space, and plus I don't have that much space to put all these binders. Anyways, moving inwards, we have NCT first, and they're my second alt group after LOONA, so of course they're in the front. This is the cover or the collage that I made from their Resonance album. So a story behind all these covers, I try to make covers for all the members that I collect. So these were the current members I collected when I made this. So I did drop some of them, but not really. But I'll explain how I collected this. So anyways, my alt is Jaehyun. So I try to collect most of his things, especially non-albums. But since SM releases so much merch, I only collect a selective non-album stuff. So anyways, moving forward, this is his first page. So still trying to make some progress, trying to complete, just trying to find most of his Japanese album cards for a cheaper price. So we have Fire Truck, Cherry Bomb, Regular or Irregular, Regulate, and these two are going to be his Japanese cards. Then we move on to Neozone. We have this Kino, and I'm just missing one of his circle cards. Then we have Superhuman. Wait, no, not Superhuman. What is that? Yeah, that was Superhuman. Okay. Then the final round, the circle cards, and this is where the Kinos are gonna go. Then I'm gonna have to change this because it's kind of confusing, but what I had was his Resonance Kinos are gonna be over here, and then we just have his Loveholic album cards in the corners. But this is what I currently have. And then this is some of his non-album stuff that I have. So this is from the tin case, and then the Slow Acid / Teddy Island photocards with the hoodie. And these cards, or the backs of these, are super cute. Next, I collect Johnny and Doyoung. So Johnny's all complete, and for Doyoung, I'm just missing one of his regular cards. So we have Cherry Bomb, Regular, and Irregular. Then this is Superhuman and Regulate, Neozone, the final round. So next we have NCT 2018. So this is what I mean by I still collect the other members, kind of. So whenever NCT promotes as a whole, I collect 9 members, and I will only collect those 9 members for when NCT promotes as like a whole group. So the 9 members I collect for when they promote as a whole group, we have Johnny, Yuta, Kun, Doyoung, Ten, Jaehyun, Jeno, and Jaemin. And I also collect Shotaro, but since he debuted in NCT 2020, it's going to be on a later note. But this is what I have for Empathy. And this is the other version. I'm bad with versions, so... And then we have NCT 2020, and this is part 1. I believe this is the future version. No, this is the past. The yearbook cards. Then we move on to part 2. Then we have the IDs and the arrival version. And the access cards. This is the end of NCT, and we're gonna move on to the boys. And I don't have a binder cover for them yet, just because I don't have any extra albums. There are a few OT 11/12 sets I collect. There's only 2 actually. So for the set I collected the first. And love how this layout looks, especially with all 12 members. But we have the units in the middle. And next, then we move on to the start. And my top 3 are Jacob, Juyeon, and Eric. And Juyeon is one of my alts. And this is just what I have. And we have the sphere. And the only. And I also did decide to collect Jacob and Eric later on. And we have Boom Boom. Dreamlike. Cannot find this Juyeon card for the life of me. And then we have Reveal, and I collected OT 11 for this. And we have the Stealer, which has some of my favorite photocards of Juyeon. And I haven't started on Jacob or Eric's yet. I'm mainly trying to find sets for it, but they're a little bit hard, so I'll probably have to buy them individually, which kind of sucks, but oh well. And we have the lenticulars, and I think these are the ID cards. And then we have his fan call photo cards. One of my favorite photo cards, the puppy PC. And then I did collect a few OT 11 fan call sets. So we have the puppy ones from With Drama. And then we have Everline. And some of Juyeon non-album. This is just from the tin case, I believe. I'm not gonna say that because I'm probably gonna mispronounce it. And this is from the light stick pouch. So that is it for my NCT and the boys binder. We are gonna move on. Moving on to my girl group binder. In this binder, I have Fromis, Twice, Itzy, Purple Kiss, Stayc, and I think that's it. I hope that's it. It's gonna be very embarrassing if I missed a group. So starting off, we have Fromis, and I collect Jisun. Starting off, we have 2 Heart. Then we had 2 Day and the Kino. No, this is 2 Day. This is from 9. And I'm not really a fan of how I have this set up, but 2 Heart didn't come with another photo card, so I just put her little bookmark here. And then this is Fun Factory and the Kinos. And then My Little Society and the message cards. Then we move on to their latest, which is 9-Way Ticket. And I did collect an OT9 set for this. Then we have the remaining JSON PCs, and both of these are on the way. This is for her pre-order benefit or her fan call. And moving on, we have Twice, and I collect Chewy, Sana, and Jiho. So for Twice, I only collect Fancy and onwards. I don't know if I plan on collecting backwards. I feel like collecting their older albums is just gonna be a little bit hard. So that's why I only collected Fancy and onwards. If I did collect their older albums, I'll probably just collect like Twice Coaster Lane 1. But anyways, I do have Fancy complete with my top 3 biases. And this is the OT9 set I collected, and it's just the color trim border. Then we have Feel Special. Then we have the OT9 set I collect, which is the gold border and the purple outfits. And of course the color Polaroids. Finally have this Momo PC on the way, so this set is going to be complete. Then we move on to More and More. More and More doesn't really have some of my favorite photo cards, especially these. I just don't like the border. But these sets I collected for OT9, definitely one of my favorites. So we have the gold trim border, and it's more like of a nature concept. And then we have the signatures. Then Eyes Wide Open, and my top 3 had a unit photo card, so I had to just put it here. And on the back is just the group photo card. This bothers me so much. It's just like so off-putting and does not fit the vibe at all. And then we have the OT9 set I collected, which is the one with the music video. Then we have Taste of Love. And I do have all these photo cards on the way, so Taste of Love is going to be complete. Yay. So I just have the lenses in the middle. Then we have Fallen and In Love. And then we move on to the pre-order benefits, and I'm probably just gonna fly past these, but these are also not sleeves, so that's why they're moving around a lot. So more Eyes Wide Open, Taste of Love, and then we just have the more cards. And then next we're going to move on to Itzy. Also don't have a cover for them because I don't have any extra albums to cut up. So we have her pre-order benefit, and I know it's just like a waste of space to put it on a single page by itself, but it makes sense to me, and this is just like aesthetically pleasing for me. So then we move on to Icy. Then we have Wannabe, and this is gonna be Not Shy. This photo card is finally on the way. I originally joined a group order for this photo card, and the group order manager kind of ghosted everybody, and just like it's been like since like February, and they still haven't sent out the card. I finally have it on the way from another seller, so Yuna is gonna be finally complete. And then I just have the Not Shy Linty photocard. Then we have Guess Who, and this is her limited, and it's from like the OT5 set. Then next we have Purple Kiss. Not really a big fan of how this cover looks. So for Purple Kiss, I collected Dosi, Yuki, and Swan. I'm not sure if I plan on collecting the 3 members moving forward. I might only collect Swan or Yuki at most, but for this debut, I just wanted to fill or have a 6 pattern, so that's it for Purple Kiss. For Stacy, I collect Isa. So we have Stacy and Stay Dumb. I finally have this Bray PC on the way finally. And I do plan on getting a pre-order benefit from their Stacy. I just don't know which PC to get yet, so this page is going to be filled out soon. And that's it for Stacy. And for the last page, we just have miscellaneous road cards. So we have some soloists, Taeyeon, her I, Y, something new, I think? Or is this something new? Something new, purpose, and what do I call you? And I thought about collecting Taeyeon as a soloist, but I've never accomplished it just because most of her photo cards are just hard to find. We have BOL4, and then we have FX Victoria. And that is it for my girl group binder. Moving on, we're gonna start off with my BTS and enhypen. BTS used to be my alt group, and I have downsized a lot ever since. I used to collect OG7, hence the cover, but like I said, I did downsize a lot, so I only collect maybe 2 or 3 OC7 sets, and that's really it. So for my bias, I bias Jungkook or JK. For his older albums, this is how I have it set up. So I have his PC and just a group PC, and I do have this one on the way. And I did try collecting OC7 for everything, so then we have more of the older albums. So we have Oh Are You Late 2, The Beautiful Moment Part 1 or Part 2, I think, I don't know. And then we have Spring Day. And these were the photo cards I collected OT7 for, or wanted to keep as a set, but I decided to drop that last minute, so this is what I have. Then we move on to Love Yourself. So we have, I don't know the versions, so I'm not even gonna guess. So we have Her, Tear, and Answer. And the OT7 set I collected for Her, version O. And for the OT7 sets I tried to collect the sets with a group photo card. So for Love Yourself, they always had a group lenti, and for this version the lenticular is literally $200, so not planning on finding that anytime soon. I am missing Tay still. And we have Tear version R, I believe, and there's a lenticular. Then we have Answer. This is a version F. Still not a lot of progress on this. Then we have Map of the Soul. So we have Persona and 7. I did decide not to collect OT7 sets for this, despite having group photo cards for it. Then we move on to Life Goes On, or BE. I just have all the photo card sets here. Then we have the Essential version. And I don't have JK's Essential PC yet. It's just been this group has been a pretty low priority, so I haven't really been in a rush on finding or completing the photo cards, plus they release a lot. So anyways, we're moving on to the bigger album inclusions. So we have the School Love Affair, and I just have a random RM one here. Then we have the part 1 or part 2, then the group postcard, Young Forever, and Wings. Then we just have the season's greetings here. So for all my groups, I try to collect at least my bias's season's greeting PC. So this is what I have, and we have the IDs on the back, and they're all just gonna move around, and I'm just not gonna bother trying to fix it. Then this is just miscellaneous, so I thought about putting this in my miscellaneous binder, but I thought it was too cute, so I just put it in here. But we have his pajama PCs and the army bomb PC. And then moving on, we have enhypen, and I collect Sunu, and this is probably one of my favorite covers I've made. For enhypen, I used to collect 3 members, and that was Jae, Jungwon, and Sunu, but I have dropped Jae and Jungwon ever since, just because I couldn't really keep up with the group anymore, and plus Jungwon is like really expensive. So we have Border Day 1, and then Carnival. So I just have the lenses at the end here, concept PCs and the selfie PCs. Then lastly, we just have his season's greetings photo card. And on the back here, I just have random BTS stuff and stuff. That is all for this binder. We move on to my last boy group binder, which includes a miscellaneous or a variety of boy groups. I just have a random Johnny Clear photo card here I got as a freebie. So first up, we have BAE173, and I used to collect Jaemin and Doyeon, but I have dropped Doyeon, so now I only collect Jaemin. I don't know if I plan on redoing this, just because I don't have an extra album, so. So I do have Jaemin complete. So this is from intersection, what is this? Spark. So we have his album photo cards, the AR, and the pre-order benefits. Then we have Trace. Then we move on to Astro, and I collect Unu. And for his collection, I collect All Light and Onwards. Not sure if I plan on going backwards. They're just super expensive and hard to find. And expensive. This is currently what I have. And I'm just trying to take this collection pretty slow. Then we have Blue Flame. And I just have the bookmarks in the middle. Then we got Getaway. And All Yours. I do have all these on the way, so this set is going to be complete. And then Sana. And I don't know if I plan on collecting Sana. I kind of want to, but then again, I might just collect like selective albums. I do have his All Yours complete. Then we move on to the fan calls. So we have the Music Korea, Hollow PCs, and then we have the units from the box set, and I luckily pulled this card. Then we just have his older album ones, and on the back I just have his Polaroid from the True Beauty OST. Then moving on, we have Stray Kids, and I don't have a cover. So I collect Jungin from Stray Kids, or IN. I am only missing 4 cards, and then they did release a comeback, and I haven't yet to set up for that. We have Mixtape, I Am You, and this is I am not, I believe. Yeah, I am not. We have I am who? And then Mira or Miro, Yellowwood, and Levanter. Then we also have Go Live and In Life. And on the back, I just have this Clio PC, and I just thought that it was super cute, so I had to get it. So it's just sitting on the back there. And then moving on, we have CIX, and I collect Beijing Young. This collection has been pretty slow. Chapter 3 is like super hard to find, not gonna lie. So we have his solo mini album, Hard to Say Goodbye. And we have his photo book, Reroute. And on the back, I just have the CIX undisclosed PCs. Then we move on to CIX album releases. So we have chapter 1 and chapter 2. This is going to be chapter 3. I have the group photocards on the back as well. Chapter 3 has just been a struggle to find, especially on Macari, so no progress has been made. Then we have the group photo card. Then we have chapter 0. And then these are just like the mini Polaroids. And then next we're gonna have epex. And I collect Kiam and Hee-won. But I think I might only collect one member moving on. I just don't know which member. But Kiam has been pretty expensive to collect, so... But I do have all these photo cards on the way, so they should be complete soon. And then next is just gonna be a random page. So for this, I plan on collecting some Team Joshua, but I only have like a couple photo cards. I swear I had a photo card here. I don't know what happened to it. Okay. And then I just have Youngsu from his Memory solo debut. He used to be one of my alts when I started listening to K-pop back in like 2012. And that is it for my boy group binder. And the last binder, we have my miscellaneous binder where I just throw a lot of big inclusions in. Probably just gonna go through this like super quick. Over here I have the BTS sticker random thing. Then random page. I have NCT first. So we have the Superhuman postcard, Neozone Linty. And we have the Final Round postcards. And Jaehyun on the back. Resonance. And I don't try to collect big inclusions if it's not Kim Lip. If it's the member I collect, I'll just keep it. I don't usually trade big inclusions because they're just a bother to pack. Have the We Boom bookmark ticket thing. The boys, so we have the Sphere, Bloom Bloom, and then we have Jooyeon's KCON. BTS, we have the film strip, the postcards from Persona. And then for JK, we just have some of his non-album stuff I collected. So we have the Ani ticket, Fiesta, film strip, ticket, film strip. Then we have the Daikon or D-Icon. So we have the OT7 in the group. And then we have his own photo book. Miscellaneous postcards, New Year's Eve Live. This is from the merch box, the first one I believe. And then we also just have his own postcard. Then from this, the ID postcards, Twice Eyes Wide Open message cards. And I'm just missing Chewies, but like I said, I don't plan on collecting it, so. Itzy, the It's Me postcard. And Guess Who poster. And the Wanted and Tattoo. And Guess Who pre-order benefit. Stayc postcards. And epex standees. And then we still have Kiam's voice QR right there. And then 17's Your Choice postcards. And the transparent cards. And this is gonna be all enhypen order day 1 postcards. And for some reason, I'm missing Nikki's Dusk version postcard for some reason, so oh well. Then we have the Carnival postcards. I think these are the Target exclusive. I think. The tickets. Astro postcards. So this from Winter Dream Part 1. And then Blue Flame. Gateway, the accordion, and BAE 173. And we have the stayc illustrations, and just Beijing Young's message card, the postcards, film strips, and transparent cards. Then we have Rosé postcards, and Rebel Kiss ticket thing, Taeyeon What Do I Call You postcard, and BOL4. And we have the bookmarks and Myungsu's postcard from Memory. And that is it for my miscellaneous binder, and that is also it for my photocard collection. I sound so tired and my voice is so dry. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next, but be on the lookout for whatever I post next. And like I said, I'm really happy with how my collection has grown so far. And I plan on doing another one at the end of the year. Hopefully it won't be delayed as much as this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye.